What's up, my case says against issue girl? Case says the Oracle back in the building with another banger. So, guys, another mystery has fell into my lap. Okay, so this mystery is like not like the typical mysteries that I cover over here, right? This mystery is about a cardiologist by the name of Dr. Hector Holison out of the DMV area, Maryland to be specific, I believe. Um, and it all starts with this address, 9808 BENTCROSS Drive. I've never had an address as the title of a. This is not necessarily like a true crime, but in a way it is. But the the title of a reading, you know what I mean? So guys, this is going to be good. This is definitely going to be like maybe 2 parts. Okay, this is, if you love mysteries, you love cases, you love my true crimes, this is going to be a good one. Okay, period. So make sure you stay tuned, make sure you take notes, because this is definitely a page turner. Let's go ahead and play that intro. Right, guys, we are in this thing. So let me continue to tell you a little bit more about this case. Okay, so the first thing was this case. This is the second time this case has come to me, and recently it's like been on my head to be diligent about the cases that come to me, because they come to me for a reason. So I'm trying to be better about getting up and doing the reading like I'm supposed to on these cases that come to me. So this particular one came to me through me looking at one of those guys who like look at like abandoned mansions. So this is the second time. I don't know if it's necessarily his video or just the video covering this particular address has come to me. So I'm watching it again and I'm just like, okay. And his title was misleading because it was like Will Smith's old mansion. And I'm like, what? And people in the comments are like, Will Smith, like what? And then I'm thinking like, Will Smith, and I'm just like, if you look at the stuff that like he's looking at as he's going through like the mansion and the bathroom and stuff like that, it's like black people stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm like, well, no. And he was like, no, Will Smith, he was a doctor for the mob. And I'm just like, what? So I'm like typing that in, I'm not finding nothing. I'm going on every avenue I can find, I'm not finding nothing. Okay, so I'm just like, I don't know. So I go on Reddit. Okay, so then Reddit's like telling me a little bit more, but you know how Reddit is. It's kind of out there a bit. But Reddit did give me the address, because at first I'm going by like what he said happened in the initial like opening of him like looking at all the stuff in this abandoned mega mansion. And he's just like, oh, a dad and a son died in a plane crash, and they just moved here and they couldn't finish it and stuff like that. Boom, boom. I'm like, okay. And I'm trying to put that type of like info in, because there has to be some type of headline if like a doctor and his son died in a plane crash. Like, but actually multiple doctors and sons have died in plane crashes. Because I believe when I originally looked it up, I thought it was like a white man and his son. And then I just was like, okay, satisfied with what I found, and I didn't go any further. But this time something was like, no, dig deeper, go further. I go further, and it's actually, again, like I was saying, a black man and his son. And let me tell you a little bit about them. So, Dr. Hector Colson was a renowned cardiologist. He specialized in emergency angioplasties, which is like a procedure where they go in and widen arteries that are clogged. He was like one of 4 surgeons that could do that. I believe I could say in the world, I guess. I don't know, or just in the United States. But basically he had 9 practices. I forgot his age. I forgot his age. 1 second. Let me look that up because I don't want to get that wrong. I don't know if it doesn't say his age right now. I came across it somewhere, but I think he was like maybe 50 something, okay? But his son was 15 that was with him. So I'm looking up like flight logs. I'm looking up what the NSTB has to say, which is like the regulation agency for like safety, and like if a plane crashes, they do the investigation, stuff like that. And what they had to say about the case. So they were saying that basically he left close to midnight, taking off from an airport by the name of Front Royal FRONT Royal Front Royal Regional Airport in Virginia. Okay. And when he took off, it's like there's like the George Washington like National Forest this way, right? So he's taken off, but Baltimore is this way. So he's supposed to like ascend and then bank to the right, okay? But according to the flight logs, they said that he ascended with his left wing down into a sharp descent into the rising face of like a cliff. And they crashed and burned. I know, tragic, right? And they had 4 kids together. Connie and Dr. Collison had 4 kids together. One of his kids is a daughter named Amira, has gone on to become a doctor herself. I couldn't find anything else about for the other children. It wasn't readily available. But yeah, so he was survived by 3 other children and his wife and a thriving practice and people in the community that loved him, okay? Loved him. If you do, I want you to do your research about this story, okay? And then come back and also look at my reading as well, because like it'll all kind of piece it together and make it make sense for you. Because like this isn't like a Lifetime movie I'm presenting. It's just a case I'm trying to give you the facts about. So anyways, check that out. And he was loved. But according to where I initially saw his house being explored, his abandoned house being explored, they were saying he had mob connections. And I don't know where they got that from. But a lot of people would denounce that. But it is part of my questions that I will be asking today, because it has to be unbiased if you're going to do a reading. What else? But yes, he left midnight. The house was in Potomac, and the airport was several miles away. We went like several miles away. In the middle of the night, he didn't take off till like right before midnight. And they said that it was like low fog. It was raining. So it doesn't make sense to me. According to what I found with his like flight logs and stuff like that, like he had flown like over, I think it was like over 100 something hours. He bought this Cirrus SR-22 plane, brand new, back at the time that this happened. This happened March 8th, a Sunday, 2008. So it was like he had his 15-year-old son. Like, why would his son be with him? Like, was it spring break? I don't know. Did he have to not go to school? Like, it was Sunday. So many questions, right? Like, why would you leave in the middle of the night? And it said, it noted that he never flew at night. So left in the middle of the night. Not the best flying conditions with your 15-year-old son. Headed to Baltimore. Why? And instead of banking to the right, you bank to the left, sharp left wing down, nose down, deep descent into the face of a ascending cliff. It just doesn't make sense, right? Just got a $10 million house you just built from the ground up. You had everything to live for, a thriving practice, community loves you, loving family. How did we get here? So we're gonna unravel this, because this is just the first 2 of 3 tragedies connected to this address. Okay, guys. So this is quite the doozy. Let me go ahead and say my prayer so we can go ahead and get started. God, protect my energy, put a fiery wall of protection on me, my home, my family, and fancy. Allow me to see and hear the messages clearly. Take my bias out of the reading. Angels, ancestors, I appreciate your love, guidance, wisdom, and protection. Also put a fiery wall of protection around those who watch the video, both new and old, and send them love and light for their highest good. Amen. All right, guys. So, oh, fancy. Guys, I closed my eyes to pray, and she wasn't here. I opened my eyes, and she's here. Why would you freak me out like that, Fancy? This dog is crazy. Okay, I have my list of questions. 1 second, let me pull it up. So many questions to ask. Now, there's not a good photo of Dr. Hector Collison and his son. There's just only one photo of a photo. And I was like, I would put that up here, but it's just like hella shaky. Now, you can do your own research and go find it. Okay. But it's like him and his son, and it's a photo of a photo. Okay. But anyways, let's see. Let me pull up my notes. Hold on. This is like my newer phone, so I don't even, let me figure out how to work these notes. Hold on. I think I got it. 1 second. Notes. Okay, guys. I got a list of questions right here. It's like, I don't know, maybe like 12, 15 questions, something like that. Now, first thing out, we want to know, why did Dr. Collison leave his house the night of the crash? Why was he leaving so late? He never flew that late. They stated in his logs. And like when you fly, like it's so many things that you have to do in order to fly. Like you gotta call ahead, register a flight plan when you come in, when you're going. Like you gotta get the plane. Like it's so many things to do. You can't just boom, hop in a plane and start flying. So it's like, what made him start the motion of wanting to fly in the middle of the night? Low fog. Now, the crazy thing about the fog is like it's similar to how Kobe died with the conditions. They were saying also that like the fog, I don't know if it just disorients pilots where you get turned around with your direction. Like me, I know I can speak for this. Like I have like really good direction. Like it's really hard to kind of get me lost, you know? But I don't know necessarily if you're in fog, it met with like panic, anxiousness. Do you then be like, I don't know where's left, right, up, or down? So it kind of makes sense, you know? But let's get into it. Anyways, why did he leave the night of the crash? Why did he leave his house the night of the crash? Let's get into it. Let me make sure all these cards are upright. 1 second, because I don't want to get any false answers. I am so invested and enthralled into this story. Now, everybody thinks it's just pilot error. That's what the NS or the NTSB stated. And I may have those acronyms wrong. This is all from memory. That it was pilot error is the reason why they said was the cause. They say he had blunt force trauma to his head and torso. They said they found ethanol in his liver. Just trying to bring up the things that I remember. Okay. Angels, ancestors, why did... Now I got something in my throat? Okay. Angels, ancestors, why did Dr. Hector Collison leave his house the night of the crash? Why did he leave his house the night of the crash? Tell me more. We have 3 of Cups. We have the Justice card. We have the King of Cups. In the bottom of the deck is the 4 of Cups. So with a lot of cups, it's giving emotion. It's giving a lot of emotion. First thing, I'm getting chills. First thing out is 3 of Cups. Next thing out is the Justice card. Next thing out is the King of Cups. Overall energy is the 4 of Cups. Okay, so 3 of Cups immediately is a party. Okay, it's a gathering. This could 3 women could also mean some type of sometimes it's like in a lower vibrational sense, it's like another woman. We got harvest energy, meaning like something has grew and now it's time to pick, almost like just the same thing as like growing something, and then when you pick it, it's called harvesting. So a harvest energy is here. October vibe energy is here. Let's get more into it though. Why did Hector Colson leave his house the night of the crash? 3 of Cups. So that's celebration energy all day. But let's get more into it. Celebrating what? Why did he leave his house? So again, we have a joyful occasion. Now, this is another thing I want to tell you guys through finding out more about Dr. Colson. Like, he loved to have a good time. Like, he loved to make the best of memories. He loved to make everybody around him feel good. He almost was like the life of the party. Like, he was a good energy to be around. So it's like this energy is kind of definitely it just resonates with what I found out about him through my research. So again, why did he leave so late? We have joyful occasion. We're having things done for enjoyment. Like they said, okay, he did love to fly for enjoyment. But again, so late at night with your son under these less than ideal conditions to fly in, you know, seems like there's something else pressing. Okay, but let's continue. Hospitality. It could be somebody celebrating a pregnancy. Let's see, weddings, divorce, stuff like that. Just stuff that people get together and celebrate. Okay. Or somebody that is entertaining. He had that big house. I'm pretty sure he would have wanted people over to entertain. I'm not certain if that was the case. The night, that Sunday, was it people being entertained in his house? I'm not certain, but we'll get to that in just a second. Let's see. Yeah, just sharing happiness with others. Like, that's all I could get from this energy. Let's see. The negative energy about this card though is like too much of a good thing, kind of like an imbalance. It could be an imbalance about children or getting pregnant or somebody overindulging, a romance gone wrong, like an affair, marital problems, somebody just doing too much in excess, somebody that could be selfish, spoiled, or overindulgent, some type of addict, somebody that's promiscuous, or an unfaithful lover. Something that could involve a personal addiction. Those are all the lower vibrational energies attached to like the 3 of Cups. So let's clarify with the cards and see what comes out though. Those are all the energies that surrounds this card, but what is specific to the answer? Why did Dr. Hector Colson leave his house the night of the crash, March 8th? Why is this 3 of Cups here? Ooh. First thing out is yes. All right, tell me more. Why is this 3 of Cups here? We have let it go. Tell me more. Why is the 3 of Cups here? The time is now. Okay, tell me more. Why is the 3 of Cups here? Not hearing you. So these are very interesting energies. Yes, let it go. The time is now. Not hearing you. With all the Cups energy in here, there has to be some extra. It's a very emotional decision as to why he left. It wasn't logical. It was emotion based. So let's continue to explore. Why is this Three of Cups here? Why is this Three of Cups here? There's a lot of cards that want to come out right here. Hold on. Karmic lessons. Spontaneous, which that it was. Lopsided with the Three of Cups energy again. Lopsided effort. Be patient or not being patient. Somebody rushing. Vulnerability concerns. Discovery period. And temporary. All fits both the high vibrational energies of Three of Cups and the negative. But considering what has come out, it feels like the Three of Cups is here due to a more low vibrational energy. I'm going to ask again, why is this Three of Cups here? Vibrational alignment. We see nighttime. We see mountain cliffs. Even though this Three of Cups kind of makes a mountain as well. But it's almost like something not being able to be stopped. Something that you can't get around. But it's like a secret. Okay. So this wasn't on my things to ask, but it was actually, but all the way at the bottom, but not so early in the questions. So angels, ancestors, we'll come back to that in just a second. We'll come back to that and let's figure out the rest of the energies as to why did he leave that night so late with his son. Then we have the Justice card energy. So the Justice is doing something right, making something right, doing what you feel is right, taking something that maybe wasn't balanced and trying to do your best to make it balanced or trying to make something right. Okay. Let's see. Something maybe about an apology, something that could involve somebody in the legal field, a lawyer, a judge, something like that, or some type of legal authority. Something that could involve a settlement, a contract, something about divorce comes back up again. Or decisions that maintain what is right. Something like that, okay? Let's ask with this deck, why is the Justice card here? Pertaining to why did Dr. Colson leave his house the night of the crash? Why is this the Justice card here? Why is the Justice card here? We have empathy overload. I told y'all, this is like the answer to this is full of emotions. Time for play. Why is the Justice card here? We have ending. Why is the Justice card here? Heal money issues. Tell me more. New lifestyle. So guys, this is, according to everything that I found out about him and what he was building, it seems like there are secrets concerning, I'm getting chills, concerning Dr. Collison and why he was leaving. The secrets are attached to why he was leaving that night. Okay, let's continue. Then we have King of Cups, okay? King of Cups. Let me ask with the other deck, though, why is the Justice card here? Why is this Justice card here? 1 second. This kind of wants to fly out. Practice self-love, afraid of commitment on the same page. Why is this Justice card here? Karmic lessons again, spontaneous, lopsided effort, be patient. All of the same energies that came out about the Three of Cups. So now we're at King of Cups. Now the King of Cups is somebody that's like love. This would totally be, which his birthday is, I believe it's in July, like towards the first week of July. I forgot the day, but I'm also a Cancerian. So when I found that out, I was like, oh, he's a Cancer. This is going to be very interesting. So King of Cups, this is him through and through. So high vibrationally, and he's like somebody everybody loves, like almost like the best father, the pillar in your community, like somebody you can turn to, like somebody that is balanced with their emotions and logic, like anything that anybody aspires to be when it's a high vibrational aspect. That's what the King of Cups is. And to some aspect, he was that, given what I found from people that knew him. Okay. So let's see. King of Cups. Because low vibrational, it could mean drinking. Somebody that is very tricky in their ways. Almost like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde vibe. Yeah, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde vibe. 1 second. Yeah, somebody that has that sophistication, that wealth of knowledge, that professionalism, that dignity, that reserve, that protection when you're around him, that kindness, that trust, that respect. Again, all this good stuff that I heard from people or saw or read that, that people talked about him. The empathy he has for other people. He was so caring. His patients say he was so caring, so empathetic, right? It's coming back out, but somehow it's tied into, again, a reason why he was leaving. Like the good nature in him was tied to why he was leaving that night. Okay. A good listener, a good friend, a father, somebody that a father that's coming up in some type of upcoming events, a cultured, educated man. That's definitely what he was. But somebody that's willing to accept extra responsibility also. Again, just a kind doctor definitely is his vibe. But on the low vibrational end, we have deception, we have dishonesty, we have self-deception, we have con games, we have power plays, we have sexual exploitation, we have drug and alcohol, we have a sting operation. I'm not certain how that falls into everything, but we will definitely get into all of that. Some type of addictive behavior, again, some type of unbridled narcissism, almost like a too good to be true vibe. Somebody that plays on your emotions for their own selfish gain. Dubious, definitely. A manipulator, a swindler, a womanizer. Those are the low vibrational energies of a King of Cups person. So that's tied into, again, why he left. Let's delve and let's clarify what specifically is important there, though. Why is the King of Cups here? Why is the King of Cups here? We have success is yours. Now, everybody noted that he was very ambitious. I think it was noted like in his like high school yearbook. They say he had like the best T-bird. Like I done my research. I read a lot of stuff on him. Success is yours. Maybe. Again, there goes the fickleness type of energy coming up, maybe. Why is the King of Cups here? Tell me more. We have more info is needed. We have warning signs, okay? Tell me more. Why is this King of Cups here? We have spring equinox, which is marches around spring. We have happy outcome. Okay. Now let's go to this deck and ask, why is the King of Cups here? Why is the King of Cups here? We have clear the air. We have separation needed. So again, we're hearing like an energy of divorce and separation is coming up, but nobody ever spoke of that in my research. We have vulnerability concerns again. This is the second time this has come out. Why is the King of Cups here? All about you. Why is the King of Cups here? Why is the King of Cups here? Growth and transformation. This is an ending and a beginning. Why is the King of Cups here? Again, with the spontaneous, with the letter J, and karmic lessons. So guys, it's a little bit of the best elements that people want to remember when somebody passes away, which was backed up by his practice. You know, again, the patience in his practice, people that knew him, they had nothing but kind words to say, which you normally do when somebody passes away. But through just this, us trying to figure out why he left that night, middle of the night, to fly with his son in the least ideal conditions, least favorable conditions, is looking like there's the low vibrational aspects to his personality were more of the motivation than his high vibrational qualities. That's the best way I could put it. Overall energy as to why he left not the middle of the night, but late at night on Sunday with his son, March 8th, before the crash, is Four of Cups. Let's ask why this Four of Cups is here. Why did Dr. Hector Colson leave the house that night? Why is the Four of Cups here? Hold on, let me get into it. So the Four of Cups is like somebody not taking somebody's advice. Again, with the warning signs, not taking somebody's advice, not looking at what God gave you, only keeping your eye on what's over there instead of what's in front of you. It's also being distracted. This is somebody that's responded. This is somebody that's depressed. This is somebody not connecting to source, their angels, their ancestors, God, one with, you know what I mean? Like not being grounded. Somebody that's, that's too in their head and not in their heart. Somebody also that's not necessarily satisfied. Okay, so let's get into it. Why is this Four of Cups here? Why is this Four of Cups here? Positive energy. Okay, I understand. Why is this Four of Cups here? Texting you. Why is this Four of Cups here? We have new career path. We have meditate. Why is the Four of Cups here? We have strength, think it through, and trust. All of these energies are relevant to Dr. Hector Colson's energy the night he left, the night of the crash, the night he left his house. Why is this Four of Cups here? Practice self-love. Why is this Four of Cups here? We have vulnerability concerns again, and no. Why is Four of Cups here? Temporary. Why is Four of Cups here? We have afraid of commitment and sexual compatibility. Coupled with the temporary energy, with the first card out, with the Three of Cups, it's looking like another woman, guys. Like, that's just what it looks like to me. I've been doing this for a little minute, and this Stevie Wonder could see this looks like some type of affair energy is in the mix here. Angels, ancestors. Did Dr. Colson leave his house the night of the 8th, March 8th, to go see another woman? We have not the right time. Again, with the trusted process. A delayed yes. Then we have a no. Then we have take action. Then we have look for a sign. Okay. So I don't know, did they get into a fight? Let's ask that. Angels, ancestors. Did Dr. Hunter Colson get into a fight with Connie about an extramarital affair? We got it's up to you. Meditation brings answers and compromise. So almost like maybe half and half. Like, it just doesn't seem like things necessarily, I don't know, was peachy that night. I don't know. It doesn't seem like things were peachy that night. A lot of stuff was going on. There's some high vibrational stuff here and low vibrational stuff here as well. And it all was mixed up as to his rationale as to why did he leave the house that night. We have more questions. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Okay, next question is, why did he take Sean with him? That was his 15-year-old son. Why did Dr. Colson take his son with him? Angels, ancestors. Why did Dr. Colson take Sean with him? Why did he take him with him? We have 10 of Wands. We have the Rose card. We have the Devil card. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles. Now, the 10 of Wands is somebody that's doing too much, okay? Tired, working a lot, stuff like that. The World card is like an ending and a beginning, a full circle moment, if you will. The Devil card speaks to low vibrational energies. The 5 of Pentacles is somebody that feels down and out, but isn't turning to their faith and a high vibrational energy to get them out of this low vibrational vibe that they're experiencing. Instead, they'd rather be in a low vibrational rather than to turn to faith. So that's what all the cards mean initially. Let's see what they mean for the answer as to why did Dr. Colson take Sean with him that night? Why is this 10 of Wands here? Think it through. Why is this 10 of Wands here? Honesty. Why is this 10 of Wands here? Ooh. Walk it off. Ooh. Walk it off. We have closure needed. Empathy overload. Soulmate connection. Throwing shade. Energy block. Be a phone. Try again. Fire ignited. Choose you first. So guys, I don't know. This seems like a fight involving like you're choosing these things over our family life. You're choosing these things over, you're choosing other things over this family. We need you as well. You know, it's giving that vibe too. So I don't know. It seems like, was he forced to take him? I don't know. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's see with the other deck. Why is the 10 of Wands here? Why is this 10 of Wands here? We have take a time out. Why is this 10 of Wands here? Within 1 month. Why is this 10 of Wands here? We have minor setback. We have childhood memories. Why is this 10 of Wands here? We have just for you and vibrational alignment. So it seems, I don't know, guys, as far as I can see that night, I feel like there was some type of, it was something was supposed to be joyous, but I think it may have turned sour due to maybe, I don't know, somebody having so much to drink and their true feelings may have come out. I mean, I could be totally off the mark, or I could be right on the mark. I'm not certain. But it seems like there was a celebration that was being had that night or that weekend of the 8th of the crash. That particular night, it seems like things went sour, maybe due to somebody drinking. And some things came out that somebody wanted to say. That was maybe fueled by drinking, and then it allowed them to just come out and say certain things. What somebody was thinking. So I don't know if Connie thought that maybe he was having an affair. Let me ask that. Angels, ancestors, did Connie think that Hector was having an affair? Did Connie think that Hector was having an affair? Yes. So I'm like, an affair energy is somewhere in this immediate energy of like right before he left. Okay. So, and I'm not angels, ancestors, was Hector having an affair before his death? Was Hector having an affair? Was Hector having an affair before he died? We got within the next few weeks, in the past, no, not quite, choose a new direction, be assertive, listen to your intuition. I don't know, was it like some type of was Hector having an emotional affair? An emotional affair with a woman? Was he having an emotional affair? Listen to your intuition. So I do feel like there was another woman, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. Because it's like it's like talks of divorce was swirling around. There is another woman energy swirling around. I don't know if it was confirmed or not. I do think Connie thought that he was having an affair as well, which was his wife. So again, back to the question, why did Sean take Hector that? I don't think he planned to. I think he was made to. And I want to ask that before I finish. Angels, ancestors, was Hector, did Connie make Hector take Sean with him that night? Trust the process. Did Connie make Hector take Sean that night? Not the right time. I don't know if he was saying it's not the right time for him to go. Abundance, communicate clearly, look for a sign. No need to worry. We got that yes part energy again. It's like there was like an insistence type of thing here. I don't know. There was like an insistence vibe. I don't know, guys. That's what I'm getting. Back to this 10 of Wands. Because 10s are also endings or something. So it's like you can't keep doing what you're doing and neglecting. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't keep doing what you're doing. Things have to change. Okay? It was like a coming to a head that night. Things have to change. Carrying a heavy load, work-related stress, weighty responsibilities. Yeah, taking on too much. Buried in work, which you would. Non-practices. Come on. An extremely ambitious person, which he was. It's noted everywhere he was. But somebody that is burdened or overworked. It's like he didn't have limits. Just an excessive focus on career ambitions. They are interfering with other aspects of your life. So why did he bring him? He just agreed. Like he has so many. Listen, this is his energy. He already has so many things And she's like, add one more thing. And he's like, sure, I already got all these other things. Fine, I'll take them. But it wasn't something that was planned. I don't know if him leaving that night was planned either, but we'll get into that in just a second. Let me try not to forget. So then the world card we have, right? The ending and beginning, number 21. Why is that card here? As to why did he take Sean with him? I feel like we already know the answer, but let's keep going. Why is the world card here? Let it go. Family issues. Again, because it was a lot going on. And in order for her to drop what was being said, perhaps by Kanye, he was just like, fine, I'll take him with me. You know what I mean? I'm not going out to leave to go to be with another woman. Why would I take my son to go be with another? Like, it's giving some type of energy like that. It is. Why is this world card here? We have a goodbye. We have love beginning, heal, money issues. Okay. There was definitely money issues going on here that I don't think was what may have been hidden here. And then love beginning, goodbye. I don't know if he's telling him to, like, it's like an energy. You need to let it go. You need to choose your family. You need to get your priorities realigned. You letting stuff go to your head. Did you forget where you came from? It's all of this energy I feel is around that night and on his mind when he left. Okay. When Hector left that night. Why is the world card here? We have social media connection. Why is this world card here? Here we go. I told y'all. Secrets involved and assert yourself. The world card also has a woman in the middle of it. A younger woman in the middle of it. And it's giving like, are you going to choose this woman over your son? This is where the energies are leading me, guys. This is where this is the energetically what I'm getting. I mean, only the people that was in that house can confirm what's coming out in these cards. Why did he take him with him? I don't know if he already promised something. Like, I don't know that was he slipping on the things that he would promise or something. Like, did Sean just accomplish something and he was like, okay, what's his reward? I don't know that has he took him flying before. He was like, I don't know. It's kind of like I keep getting like he was always looking for like a thrill, and something about like he was getting stagnant. He felt bored with something. It's like home life was boring, but like he found some type of adventure elsewhere. But back to all considering, why did he take Sean with him that night? Because his mind was on that instead of like necessarily the right thing to do. Okay, so that's what it's painting, guys. Why is the devil card here? As to why did Hector take Sean, or why did he take Sean with him the night of the plane crash? Why is the devil card here? Why is the devil card here? We have seeing clearly or really not seeing clearly, but thinking that you are with the low vibrational energy, immature emotions. Okay, why is the devil card here? We have romance is yours. Tell me more. Why is the devil card here? We have ask more questions. Love yourself. And it's like, and I keep getting that practice self-love because it was like, I don't know, was he trying to flip it on Connie about her insecurities when she really did have something to worry about? It's given that too. It's given that too, guys. Let's see. Why is the devil card here? So the devil card just represents any type of low vibrational energies or low vibrational attachments to things. Okay. Why is the devil card here? We have minor setback. Why is the devil card? We have separation needed. So I don't know, again, was there talks about a divorce? Maybe I should leave and never come back. It was a lot of, I don't know, it was a lot of stuff. Why is this devil card here? There's a lot of stuff. Clear the air. Somebody, I don't know, short-term results. Somebody was going to change. Think about it. I'll think about what you said, you know, stuff like that. Or, you know, it's, or even gaslighting. Okay. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Immature emotions. Remember, the Five of Pentacles is somebody that's really down and out, or feeling like they're down and out, or they're hopeless, but not turning to their faith, not looking at the silver lining for a way out. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? Returning to you. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? Temporary setback. Again, we keep getting all these little setbacks. Because I think, to be honest, I think he was supposed to already have left. There was a lot of fight. There was like some fighting that was happening that caused some delays as to when he was supposed to leave ahead of some type of weather. So, but instead of calling it off, he just went ahead with it. Because I don't know, somebody was like, but you promised, or you supposed to, or something. Let me go back to this real quick. Angels, ancestors, did Dr. Hector have someone else pregnant? Did Dr. Hector have someone else pregnant? In the near future came out. Give more information. Improving health. Let go. You're ready. Remain positive. Now, it didn't say no, and it's looking more like a yes. Was Dr. Hector's side chick pregnant? A year ago, don't stop. Trust the process. Guys, we have a yes. But I don't know, was he urging her to get an abortion? It's a lot of stuff that's going on, guys. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff, man. Woo! A lot of stuff. Okay, so that sums up why did he take Sean with him that night. Okay. Let's go to the next question. 1 second. Well, yeah, we already had an hour on 2 questions. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying, guys. This is a true page turn. Let's see. Did Connie know why Hector was really leaving that night? Angels, ancestors, did Connie know why Hector was really leaving that night? Did Connie know why Hector was really leaving that night? Action, angels. The situation will improve. Trust the process. Get more information. Improving health. I think she was trying to get more information as to why he was leaving. It kind of didn't make sense. Because it's just like, it seemed like it came out of nowhere for him to leave. Because like he spent very little, like almost like not house time, but like domestic time at home, because he was at 9 practices. Okay. So it seemed once again spontaneous while he was leaving. Did she know the true nature of why he was leaving? No, but she was trying to figure out, she was trying to get more questions, because what's going on here? Why are you leaving? Trying to get to the bottom of it. Like, Okay, let's see. Then it's something like I was getting like a download that I don't know, like it seemed like it was a final leaving. Like it was a final leaving and not coming back for a while or something is kind of what it felt like. So before I did the reading, of course, I got these questions down based off like the energies that I was feeling. And so I asked next, did Connie know that Hector was taking Sean with him? Because it, like I said, it felt like he was leaving and wasn't returning. So, I mean, we already know the answer to that. Was Hector involved in any illegal activities? Was Hector involved in any illegal activities? Forgiveness, their shame energy. Big happy changes because of that, even though it was shameful. Communicate clearly came out. Was Dr. Hector Polison involved in any illegal activities? There's something better than unlikely came out, and then remain positive. Meditation brings answers. So people, it would be unlikely that people would think that about him, but I do think something was going on. We'll get to the bottom of it in just a second if there's something to get to the bottom of. Was Dr. Polison was he a surgeon for the mob? Was he a surgeon for the mob? We have abundance. We have remain positive. Was he a surgeon for the mob? We have meditation brings answers. We have within the next few weeks. We have reconsider, and we have unlikely. So what does this mean? This means that I do think he was doing some illegal activities. Whatever these illegal activities was accompanied with a lot of money. Okay. I do think he got to a point where he wanted to reconsider whatever he was doing with them. But it's unlikely that he could reconsider because of who he was trying to reconsider with. That's what I'm getting from that. So angels, ancestors, was Hector forced to work for the mob? Was Hector forced to work for the mob? You have there's something better. No. Without the exclamation mark, not the right time. Unlikely. Be assertive. Communicate clearly. So it seems like something that he agreed to do. Something that he agreed to do initially. He agreed to do it. Let's see what else. Did Hector want to stop working for them? Angels, ancestors, did Hector want to stop working for them? Ask help from others. No need to worry. Remain positive. Did he want to stop working for them? Yes. Romance. Yes. Yeah, and it's up to you. So we got both yeses that came out in the deck. He wanted to stop working for them. But you can't just turn them off like that. You can't just turn them off like that. You can't turn them off like that. Was Dr. Colson involved with black market organ transfers? Was Dr. Colson involved with black market organ transfers? Guys, this is kind of crazy. It's getting kind of crazy. We talk about that a lot on my channel. Was the mob after Hector the night of the crash? Was the mob after Hector the night of the crash? Something happened a few weeks from when the crash happened. I don't know if that's when he told them no, and they was telling him he needs to reconsider what he told them. Were they after him the night of the crash? He tried to like be optimistic or something, or tried to feel like they would just go away. Was Hector being I don't know, chased, pursued